Hi, I'm Crafty Patty. I was asked if I was willing to do a review and video on Becko dryer balls. And of course I said yes. I have made dryer balls in the past, and you might have seen my past video on making dryer balls. But if you don't want to make them, that's totally okay. You probably don't have the time, or you just don't want to do it. So I have found a great dryer ball for you. So this is what you will receive in the mail from Becko. They come in this darling little felted basket. You could leave those on your dryer or use them for other little trinkets. It's really sweet. Each one of these balls is 100% New Zealand wool. They are white. They are 7 centimeters in diameter, and they weigh about 40 grams each. And here's a close-up of one of the balls. And you might be saying to yourself, well, why should I use dryer balls? Well, instead of using the plastic balls, these will be recyclable. They are a natural alternative to chemical dryer sheets and fabric softeners. Chemical dryer sheets are really hard on your dryer, and they're full of bad stuff. You don't want to be using those. They are totally safe for babies for that reason. They reduce wrinkles on your clothing, and they make your clothes feel softer because the dryer balls are agitating against the fibers in the clothes and the linens. And the most important, they reduce drying time. So I have some clothes I need to dry downstairs, so let's see how to use these. If you miss the scent you get from dryer sheets, then you could add a few drops of essential oils onto them. This particular one I've got is pure lavender. You would just use your essential oils by dropping about 2 to 3 drops on each ball, but you want to leave them for a few hours just so it penetrates, so it works better. I'm a scent-free family, so I won't be using these on these particular balls for now, but you can certainly do that. Use your scents for dry setting on your dryer so you don't over dry your clothes. The dryer balls help with static cling, but if you over dry your clothes, it is really hard on the material. It will break down the fabric, and this is what quite often causes a static cling in the first place. This is just one of the towels I've just taken out from my washing machine. It's going in the dryer. I'm just using it as a place to wet down the balls. This is something that a lot of people do with their dryer balls, and it is a suggestion from Becko as well, because it will help with floating hairs coming off the balls. So what we're going to do is you can either put those under the tap and wet them down, or just come in with a spray bottle and give them a good spray, and do that to each of your balls. I've wet down all my 6 balls, and this will increase the level of humidity and help with the drying time. Don't worry, it doesn't increase the drying time. So if you've got a large load, I would put in all 6 balls. If you just have a medium load, then you can put in maybe 3 or 4 balls. I've added a few clothes to the dryer. I'm going to add a couple of balls, add in some of my towels, throw in a couple more balls, and throw in the rest of your towels or whatever you're drying, and in go the last 2 balls. The balls are going to work their way between the clothing and the linens, separating them to help prevent intertwining of the clothes, and this will allow for the warm air to circulate better and cut at least 25% off the drying time. And that's why we're using the dryer balls. So let's get this load dried and see how we do. I don't know how much you can hear the balls in there, but I'm just giving you an idea on how much there is as far as more noise when you've got 6 dryer balls in there. It's totally doable. Still have about 19 minutes left, but let's see how we're doing. So you can see how the balls are intertwined into the sheets there, just like I said, and that would help to aid in the drying of the clothes. So here's 2 balls right there. They're dry. And our clothes, they have a nice soft feel to them. This was a very big bulky towel, and that's dried up just lovely, nice and soft. So I've showed you what they look like when you get them in the mail. We went over how to properly use them, and now what do I think? I give them a big thumbs up. They're a good, solid, quality dryer ball made from 100% New Zealand wool. They've worked really well on my first use, and you're going to get at least another 1,000 dryer loads out of these dryer balls. And they're going to save you some energy. So let's get you going on conserving your energy, eliminating those terrible chemical dryer sheets, and still have nice soft clothes. If you want to order your dryer balls, I've left a link in the description box below. You can just click on that little tiny arrow to the right, or it might say show more. Click on that, it'll take you to the link. They make great gifts just in time for the season coming up. Thanks again for watching. Until the next video, bye bye.